In this video, I want to show you how to put a Facebook pixel inside of your system.io funnel. So I'm going to walk you through the right step to do this so that you do not get anything broken. The first thing you need to do is obviously to come to your business manager where you create your pixel. So you can find this by coming to business.facebook.com/settings, or you just want to come to the events manager. And if you come to the events manager under data sources, this is where you see your data sets and pixels. So Facebook now combines them as data sets and pixels. And you can just come here where we have the add. You can click on it and you can create a new pixel if you do not have a pixel. All you have to do is just come here, put a name, and you just click on create and you are done. So that's the first thing you need to do. So I already have this pixel that I want to use for system.io specifically, and usually it's advised that you have a single pixel for single websites, just so you keep better track of what you are tracking. So if I come inside of the events manager here, this is where I find the different pixels that I have. I'm going to use this particular one. Again, they are under your data sets. So if you open your data sets, you see all the data sets or all the pixels that you have. So I'm going to select this very one and I click on the settings. I want to get the data set ID, which is this one. All right. This is basically your pixel ID. So if you copy it, you now want to come to system.io. So inside of system.io, you want to go to your profile first, and then you want to come to the settings. What I want to do here is I want to come to the custom domains and want to first put the pixel on our domain. So usually system.io will give you a subdomain, but if you have your own domain attached, you want to come to the settings of your domain here. So if you click on these three dots, you see the settings of your domain, and you want to put the pixel ID on the settings of your domain. So you come here, you see this Facebook conversion API. This is where you put the pixel ID. I do not want to do it here because this domain is already expired and I do not own this domain. So I'm going to use this subdomain from system.io. So if I come to these three dots, I can also come to the settings here. And if I scroll down, you can see that I already have pixel ID, but I'm just going to replace it so you just see how it is done. So you want to put your pixel ID here, and you also need to put your access token. So to get your access token under your system, under your Facebook Meta pixel settings, you want to scroll down here and you should see somewhere where it says you should generate access token. So to get the access token, if you scroll down under the settings at the bottom, you should ordinarily find where you can generate the access token. For some reasons, I just cannot find it anymore. I don't know why I cannot find it anymore. But if you see it, you just want to click on generate the access token, and it's going to generate a token for you. And all you have to do is you come here, you paste it right here. So you can see I generated the token while I was making this video, but right here I cannot find the token or to generate the access token anymore. Probably Facebook has decided to do away with it because they are always trying to update stuff. But if you see it, you can use it. If you do not see it, you can just proceed with the pixel ID. So after that, you just want to click on save. This means you have added your Facebook pixel to the domain itself. But that's just the first step. The other step is for you to come to the particular funnels that you want to track. So if I come to the sales funnel right here, and let's say I want to track these ones, I can select the particular funnel that I want to track. So this is a very simple funnel, and this funnel has just an opt-in page and then a thank you page. And I want to track the opt-in page and then the thank you page. So I'm going to come here, click on edit the page. And if I come to the settings here, I want to scroll to the bottom where I will find this Facebook tracking code. Now, let me show you how to get this Facebook tracking code. If you come to the connect data here, you want to select web, all right, because system.io is a website. But if you want to do this with a CRM, you have other options here. So I'm going to select web. And again, I want to select the data set. So Facebook just makes this a bit complex these days. So you come here, you click on next. So it's going to show you this option to use Google Tag Manager, but we are going to say use other ways to set up. So we want to set up the Facebook pixels manually. So you come here where we have this set up manually, and then you can just click on next. So we are just going to use the Facebook Meta pixel only. So you click on continue. So this is the actual code that we need. So you want to copy this code, and then you want to come back to your system.io page here. So you want to come here, see edit the header code. This is where you want to put the code. So if you see anything here, you might want to delete it and put the code right here. So after that, you want to scroll down, and then you want to save the code. Then you want to select the tracking events, what you want to track from here. So usually this is just an opt-in page, and anybody that lands here will consider them view content, that they view this content. So you come here, you click on probably view content if that's what you are doing on this page. After that, you want to click on save. So I want to exit, and then I want to go back to the next page. So this is going to be the thank you page. So you select the thank you page, you want to come to edit the page, and again you want to come to the settings. You want to scroll to the bottom again, and you will also see this edit header. You want to come back here, and you still want to copy the same code which I have copied, and then you want to come edit this header again. So and then you click on save. So in this case, let's say this is supposed to be our thank you page. So anybody who lands here, we would consider them a lead. In your case, it might be a purchase. It can be anything that you want it to be. But in this case, this is considered a lead. So we can just call it a lead, and then we save it. So we have basically done the right setup for putting our Facebook Meta pixel inside of system.io. So after doing this, you want to test if this event is working. So you want to come back to the pixel. You see this test event here. Come to the channel. You select the channel. It's going to ask you if you want to confirm. Let's just confirm if our website is set up properly. And then it's going to ask you to put the URL. So I'm going to come back to my system.io here. I'm going to exit it. I want to get the funnel URL to test it. So if you copy your funnel URL, you can paste it right here. You can see test event. So if you have everything successful, you can see that it brings you to this event, and you can see the event. For you to actually be sure, you can come to your Chrome extension, and you can search for Google Pixel Helper. So if you go to Google, you can search for the Meta Business or Pixel Helper. So this is a simple plugin that will show you everything that a pixel is doing on your website. So you want to come to the Chrome Web Store. So you click on it, and you just want to install that Pixel Helper. So this is the one we want, and all you need to do is you can just say add it to Google Chrome. So after adding the Facebook Pixel Helper, you can just pin it right here. So if you come back to your website again, so if you come back to the opt-in page and you refresh it, you are supposed to pick up some stuffs right here. So if you click on the Pixel Helper, you can see this icon that shows you that the pixel we entered is currently firing on this page. So this is actually how you verify that you have the pixel set up. Another way to do this is to keep your URL open. This is my funnel link, and if you come back to the pixels under the settings, if you scroll down, you see this event setup. So if you open the event setup tool, it's going to ask you for the URL again. So I'm just going to copy the URL here, and then I'm going to come back here, and I'm going to paste the URL. So you can add the event directly from the Facebook Manager. So if you click on that, it's going to bring you right back to this page, but also it's going to show you this Meta event tool setup. And what we can do here is that we can track both the links and the buttons. So for instance, if everybody that clicks on this button I'm going to consider them a lead. I can track only this button, or I can track the whole URL. So if you have different events on the page, like maybe pricing and all of that, you can individually track them here. So let's say I want to track this button, that anybody that clicks on this button, I want to consider them a lead. I can come here, click on track new button. And as you can see, it highlights only the button right here. So once you click on this button, we will now be able to track the button. So to set it up, you just want to click on the button and then you can select what you consider that event. So in our case, let's just consider it maybe leads again, because if you click on this, you must have entered your email. Or let's just keep it very simple. We are just going to track only the URL. So anybody that lands on this URL, we consider them a lead, or they view the content. So let's just come here. You can say maybe they view the content. So you look for view content here, which is this one. And then you can actually set a value for this. All right. So if anybody that clicks on this button, maybe it's a purchase in this case, you can give it a price. You can choose the value on the page. So if this page has a price, it's going to pick out the price, or you can just say don't include value and you can confirm it. So we've now tracked this event from here. But if you wanted to just track a link, as you can see, this is the button ID. You can just track the link, and here you see all the events that you have tracked. I hope this video was helpful. Please like the video. If you have any questions, you can leave it in the comment section. My name is Noel, and if you like videos like this, please subscribe to the channel.